I have now pleasure in introducing our first guest speaker, His Excellency, the Hungarian Ambassador to London, Mr. Pinner Szabadhegy.
Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I solemnly stand here before you, deeply, deeply moved by the emotional moment of the occasion. I thank you for the very warm welcome you gave me this evening, and I thank you for the opportunity to talk to you this evening. I am not a historian, nor am I a scholar or academic or a psychologist. And therefore, in my few words today, I do not wish to give you long, elaborate explanations, historical explanations of what happened 70 years ago, or any elaborate explanations, attempts to explain why things happened the way they did. But rather, my goal is to leave with you two words this evening that I think best capture the essence of what we commemorate this evening. And those two words are, first, conscience, and second, education. Conscience and education. And so, ladies and gentlemen, each year that passes, there are fewer Holocaust survivors alive to recount firsthand one of the greatest evils in the history of mankind. Each year, therefore, it becomes ever more important to commemorate the Shoah, to pass on the message that hatred and anti-Semitism can deliver unthinkable tragedies. It is a great honor to have survivors of the Holocaust here this evening. My heart goes out to all of you and to all of your families. 2014 was declared Holocaust Memorial Year in Hungary. Just a week ago, on the 16th of April, nationwide commemorations were held in remembrance of the Hungarian victims of the Holocaust, marking the anniversary of the day on which Hungary's Jewish community was forced into ghettos. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Hungarian Jews were sent to Auschwitz-Birkenau in less than 1 year. A tragedy beyond comprehension. This gravest of acts was characterized most accurately by the Hungarian Catholic poet János Pilinszky when he called it a scandal. What he meant by this, according to Imre Kertész, an Auschwitz survivor and Nobel laureate Hungarian writer, is that Auschwitz occurred in a Christian cultural environment. I repeat that. Auschwitz occurred in a Christian cultural environment. The pain of Hungarian Jews is the pain of all Hungarian people. Although the horrors of the Holocaust were inflicted on our Jewish compatriots and destroyed their lives and their assets. It was a common loss and pain for the whole nation. Since in our view, Hungarian Jews have always been and always will be part of the Hungarian nation. The Holocaust Memorial Year is all about education, both literally and in the abstract sense of the word, because we are convinced that one of the most important duties of schools after the Holocaust in each European nation is to make sure that what happened 70 years ago should never, ever happen again. Putting it differently, everyone growing up in the 21st century in Hungary should be educated about the sins that Hungarians committed against themselves. And at the same time should also remember those Hungarians who saved the lives of others. As the Talmud says, whoever destroys a soul, it is considered as if he destroyed an entire world. And whoever saves a life, it is considered as if he saved an entire world. Raoul Wallenberg, whose centenary we celebrated 2 years ago, was a symbolic figure of rescuers in Hungary and in Europe in his time. A man amidst inhumanity, fighting the horrors of the Holocaust. He symbolizes a central conflict of our age, which is the determination to remain human and caring and free in the face of tyranny. What Raoul Wallenberg represented in Budapest was nothing less than the conscience of the civilized world. To paraphrase Edmund Burke, there is a choice. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. But for Raoul Wallenberg, it was simply, and I quote, "To me there is no other choice," close quote. This is the inspiration and the challenge of his life to us all.